Welcome to Mint Explainer. The long pending decision to ban e-cigarettes has finally been approved by the Cabinet today. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved an ordinance which prohibited the manufacture and sale of e-cigarettes in India. According to the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, the Cabinet passed a decision making the production, manufacturing, import, export, transport, sale, distribution or advertisements of e-cigarettes a cognisable offence. Sitharaman had headed a group of ministers on the issue. She said that the cabinet decided to ban e-cigarettes and similar products as they pose health risks to people, especially the youth. The finance minister cited a US report saying that there has been a 77% growth in the sale of e-cigarettes and which is primarily going towards students. Interestingly, at the press conference which was being held, a lot of questions were being asked about why aren't the conventional cigarettes being banned by the government along with e-cigarettes as well. According to the government, there are around 400 brands, none of which is manufactured here in India. In fact, these brands get assembled here and they come in around 150 flavors. The ordinance, which was approved by the Cabinet on Wednesday, will need to be approved by Parliament now when it returns for the next session, which is due in November. According to the draft ordinance, the storage of e-cigarettes shall now also be punishable with imprisonment up to 6 months or fine up to Rs 50,000 or both. The Health Ministry has also proposed making the production, manufacturing, import, export, transport, sale, distribution or advertisements of e-cigarettes a cognisable offence, punishable with jail up to 1 year or fine up to Rs 1 lakh or both for the first-time offenders, and jail of up to 3 years and fine up to Rs 5 lakh for repeat offenders. The shares of cigarette makers, which were already up in Wednesday's session on expectations of such an announcement, gained further on the news. While the shares of ITC rose 1.8%, Godfrey Phillips India soared 7.8%, VST Industries were up 1%, and Golden Tobacco went up by 4.5%. So what are e-cigarettes? E-cigarettes do not burn tobacco but use a heating element to vaporize liquid nicotine which the user inhales. These are not licensed in India and are often marketed as products to help smokers quit and harmless than cigarettes. Now, according to the government data, more than 460 e-cigarettes brands are available in India with various configurations of nicotine delivery and in over 7,700 flavors. Now, once the ordinance is issued, those holding e-cigarette stocks must declare and deposit stocks with the nearest police station. While a sub-inspector of police will be authorized to search and seize stocks, the central and state governments will be free to designate any other equivalent officer for the same. In fact, this proposal to ban the battery-operated products was part of the first 100 days agenda of the Modi government. The Indian Council of Medical Research has also issued a white paper recommending a complete ban on e-cigarettes based on available scientific evidence. Given that the Cabinet on Wednesday has already approved the ordinance, it's left to be seen how this is actually enforced on the ground.